Good day, good day, good day. Good day, everyone. I hope you are doing well. Good day. It's good to see you all. And it is cold in New York City. Can I just tell you that? It is cold today. It's so cold that Davy the cat is sleeping upstairs in my office. He's usually down here in the living room, sitting right on top of the sofa, sleeping. Not today. He is up in my office because it's the warmest room in the house. So Davy's in my office chilling. So good day, Ron. Good day, Wayne. Good day, Vanessa. It's good to see you. Good day, Pastor Al. Good day, Lindsay. Good day, Tim. I hope everyone is doing well. I see that sunshine, Lindsay. Yes, it's sunny here, but it's cold. It is cold. Good day, Linda. So if you are on this side of the country, bundle up and be safe out there. Good day, Gladys. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to SIP with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP is an acronym that means Spirit in Practice, because we practice. We are in the practice. And so we started a new series yesterday, and the series is called Sheep. And if you're wondering, how did we get to sheep? What is happening, Rev Melissa? Check out the replay from yesterday. I love my producer. That was a surprise, y'all. That was a surprise. Aren't they so cute? Oh, they so cute. They so cute until they start wandering off and not listening, right? Because that's what our thoughts do. So we are working with sheep, the metaphysical aspect and symbolism of sheep, representing our thoughts. Sheep as representing our thoughts. And I shared yesterday about Jesus being referred to as the good shepherd, right? Caring for his flock. And we have to be the good shepherd of our thoughts, of our pattern of thinking. So we started yesterday with S, because I'm working out an acronym for sheep, y'all. It still hasn't formulated fully, but y'all gave me some good suggestions yesterday. So we'll see. We're up to H today, and we already know that H is habits, right? And S is subconscious mind, right? Or subjective mind, right? Because what is the subconscious mind? So the subconscious mind is the seat of memory. It's the seat of our habits, the seat of our habits. So I was looking through, preparing for today's SIP, and one of the best books that I found that talks about the subconscious, the different aspects of the mind, the subconscious mind, the conscious mind, the cosmic consciousness, is this book, The Master Key System. It's really thin. You could read it in a couple of days, and he really keeps it plain. You know, I love Ernest Holmes. I love the Science of Mind text, but it's very dense. And sometimes the way in which Ernest Holmes describes the subconscious or the subjective mind it could be a lot. It could be a lot to unpack. But the Master Key System, it keeps it real simple. It keeps it real simple. So I want to share a couple of things from the Master Key System, and it's by Charles F. Haanel, Haanel. And it might be available for free online. I'm not sure, but it might be, because it's a really old book. 1910, it was originally published. So you could probably find a PDF of it. So this is a couple of things that he says about the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind does not engage in the process of proving. So the subconscious mind is not interested in analyzing, proving, justifying. It just automatically does. It's automatic. It's on autopilot. Like your breathing is on autopilot, your subconscious mind is on autopilot. It remembers everything. remembers everything. Have you ever had the experience? I just had it recently of remembering something that you had no memory of that you recall. I just recently had that experience. Someone that I knew back when I was a teenager reached out to me, and I had no memory of this person whatsoever. They really had to like give me all kinds of scenarios and clues for me to recall who this person was. And finally, I did. And you know what triggered it? When he said, we used to listen to the whispers. So something in my subconscious mind is connected to the whispers and this memory because that triggered it for me. And so we never know what the trigger might be, right? We never know what the trigger might be. So we could find ourselves triggered by something and it doesn't make any sense to us whatsoever. But in our subconscious mind, it makes perfect sense because our subconscious mind has attached that thing to this experience. And then it comes back, right? It comes back without any judgment, without any attachment about how it's going to make you feel. It don't care how you're going to feel about it. It's like, bam, here you go, right? All right. The subconscious mind also perceives by intuition. So we don't talk about this that often, but our intuition is also a higher vibration, let's say, of our subconscious mind, right? So also it perceives intuition. This is really, really important. And that's why it processes so rapidly. It processes so rapidly. Okay. The subconscious mind never sleeps, never sleeps. It's always on. It's always taking it in, right? It doesn't need to rest. It just goes. It's just on. Okay? The subconscious mind is the seat of our principles and our aspirations, right? So that's why we get to use it. We could use our conscious mind, right, to formulate those things that we desire by getting our subconscious mind on board with the program, right? We can reframe, refocus, reprogram our subconscious mind. But it ain't easy. It doesn't happen 1, 2, 3 because the subconscious mind is the H in our sheep. It is the seat of habit. So not only is the seat of memory, it's also the seat of habit. So I want to share this. The subconscious mind is the storehouse of memory. It harbors the wonderful thought messengers who work unhampered by time or space. It is the fountain of the practical initiative and constructive forces of life. It is the seat of habit. So it is unhampered by time or space. So for the subconscious mind, everything is right now. Everything is right now. It doesn't care that it happened 20 years ago. As far as the subconscious mind is, that feeling is right now. That experience is right now. Right? And that's why when that memory, when he said we used to listen to the whispers, that whole thing came flooded back, right? As if it just happened. It was that clear in my mind, right? So time and space doesn't matter in our subconscious mind. It doesn't matter at all. The subconscious mind will not argue. It will not. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. It accepts the conclusion of the objective mind as final. right? But we can use, we have the power of our conscious mind to use to impress upon our subconscious mind what we are choosing to do, right? Because our habits, think about our habits as this. Our habits are our conscious choices or unconscious choices that we make, right? And we are awake, aware, alert, right? We are conscious beings. Although at times we act like we're not. We act like we're unconscious, right? And we live from an unconscious or subconscious place. But we have the power of our conscious minds to choose, to have a choice. And the choices that you repeatedly make become your habits. The choices that you repeatedly make become your habit. So I'll give you a personal habit for me that I've been working on. And you'll know I've been working on this for quite some time. Rest, right? Rest. I want to build a habit of getting rest. But what choices do I make that are in alignment with building a habit of rest? I'm making choices. I am making choices. So I am responsible for my experiences and my relationship with rest based on the choices, the consistent choices that I'm making, right? So one of the consistent choices that I make is to go to bed late. It's a consistent choice that I make. It is a habit. I have a habit. I feel like I'm in a meeting and say, "Hi, I'm Melissa," and and I have a habit of going to bed late. And you'll say, "Welcome, Melissa." It does sometimes feel like an addiction. I get this second wind towards the end of the day, towards the end of the day. And then I start playing with myself, right? I start playing with my subconscious mind that it will only take an hour to do this thing that I want to do. And what happens? 3 hours later, one o'clock in the morning, there I am, right? Ah, so I have to start making different choices if I want to build this habit of rest. The only thing that I am experiencing is what I'm putting into this, my actions. What I'm putting into it is what I'm getting out of it. So the choices that I make have to be different. They have to be different. So I have to have a different conversation with myself about rest, about rest. So what habits that you said it's 2022, I am done with this. And your subconscious mind said, "Oh, no, you're not." What habit? Just pick one. Just pick one that you want to work with in 2022 to shift, to change, to have a different experience of. Because we have to impress upon our subconscious mind by using our conscious mind, our conscious choices to change it. Who is driving the bus here? And for me, I confess, my subconscious mind is driving the bus when it comes to rest. And there's a lot of childhood stuff there also that I am becoming more and more aware of around rest that formulated my relationship with it now as an adult. But anything is possible, right, Ron? Anything is possible. So let's be cognizant of our subconscious mind, the S in sheep, and our habits, the H in sheep. They work hand in hand. Our subconscious mind is the seat of habit. So that is where the work is to make the change. And we make the change by being clear about our consistent choices. Be conscious about the choices you are making. You're the only one that is responsible for that. I am the only one that is responsible for the choice I make to stay up or to go to bed. It's me. It's me. Y'all know I used to blame Trevor Noah for not going to bed early. I said, "Oh, I gotta watch the Daily Show with Trevor Noah, and after that I'll go to bed." But I wouldn't. I wouldn't. All right, so that's where we are. We're going to keep going. Tomorrow is E. I'm not sure yet what E is, but we'll see. I love some of the suggestions you made yesterday. Let me see if there was anything else I wanted to share from the book. Okay, I think I'll stop there. Ooh. Okay, I got to read this one thing. This one last thing. So, Charles is talking about making changes, and he's talking about don't start something if you're not going to see it through. It's better not to start. is his point that he's making, right? He said, I just lost it. Okay, here it is. If you do not intend to do a thing, do not start. If you do start, see it through, even if the heavens fall. That's some kind of commitment there. Even if the heavens fall, you will do it. You will do it. That's how I feel about my spiritual practice. It's non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. It's what Sekou says about investing. It's not an option. You do it, right? Even if the heavens fall. If you make up your mind to do something, do it. Let nothing, no one interfere. The I in you is determined. The thing is settled. The die is cast. There is no longer any argument. If you don't, you are forming the habit of failure. Who wants to form a habit of failure? Not me. Not me. So yes, y'all, this is another wake-up call for Rev Melissa and her relationship with rest, because Charles said, even if the heavens fall, you go take your behind to bed, right? You're either going to develop a habit of failure or you're going to develop a habit of success. Amen. Amen, right? So I know we're all in alignment with our habits of success, right? And what does a habit of failure give us? Because everything is a gift. It gives us the opportunity to do it again. Not to give up, but to stand up and do it again. When we fall down, we stand up. Oh, I love that gospel song by Donnie McClurkin, right? We stand up. We stand up. So we are not forming habits of failure. We are forming habits of success. We are forming habits that are in alignment with our quality of God. I'm going to get curious about rest. One of my words for 2022 is curiosity. And I said I'm going to start doing the things that I've been curious about, right? And so my relationship with rest is a curiosity that I have. So I'm going to get curious about rest and shift this habit of failure to a habit of success. All right. You're with me? All right. So think about your quality that you're working with 2022 and use it as the source for the habit that you are seeking to shift, to transform. Okay? All right, y'all. So let me just remind you again, if you haven't decided what your quality of God is that you want to experience and embody for 2022, please do so by Friday. You could just drop it in the comments and I will add you to the list. Friday, that's it. We're going to move on after Friday to the next thing. Okay? All right. So we're living life in joy, connected to our yes. Yes, we are. And let's get into some joy news. Okay. So today is the next class in our 30-day mental diet class. I left my book upstairs. So I shared that today is the last day that you can join. So if you've been thinking about it, contemplating it, going, whatever, make up your mind, make a choice, make a conscious choice, and register at rocklandcsl.org. Click on classes, fill out the form, make a donation, and I will send you the recording of class 1 and a recap from class 1. So I will see you tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. Those of you who are in the class, yes, Ron, I see you. I'm looking forward to the class too. If you're in the class, it's the same Zoom link. Okay. All right. So that is tonight. Sunday, living life in joy. We are celebrating. That's another C word for me for 2022. Celebration. Celebration. So we are celebrating the 1-year anniversary of living life in joy right here on New Thought Media Network. I can't believe it's been a year, y'all. It's been a whole year. And so I am just so grateful to Robert for giving me the opportunity to share on this platform. So join me on Sunday. It's going to be a wonderful time. After that, at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, we have Sunday in Praise, the other sip at Rockland CSL. I am the senior minister there. And my topic is, and so it is. And so it is. So please join me either on Zoom. You go to our website, just click on the Sunday service link, or on Facebook Live. We live stream on Facebook. Okay? All right. I want to give a shout out to my Joy Store again. A couple of people hit me up about the Joy Store. It is on Etsy at iamrevmelissa, where you can find all joy stuff. So joy mugs, joy t-shirts, joy socks. And the joy socks are a charity gift. 100% of the proceeds goes to the Hero Ministry Movement, where Sekou supports organizations that provide services to the unhoused. So check out my Joy Store on Etsy. And speaking of my 1-year anniversary at New Thought Media Network with Living Life in Joy, please give to New Thought Media Network. They provide positive, uplifting programming almost all day long, every single day. So please support them by going to their website, ntmedia.org, and donate what feels good to you. All right. Let me check in with Sekou. Hey.
Hey. So that was for me today. I don't know if anybody else got anything out of it, but that was for me today. That was for me today. Because when you did your meeting, like, hi, my name is Melissa, and I have trouble with rest. I was thinking, well, what's mine? What's mine? And it didn't take me long. And I was like, hi, my name is Sekou, and I don't finish what I start. And then I
Mm.
was like, ooh, so that's why I'm doing this charity run. That's why I'm doing this run streak. Like, I have reasons in my head, but it hit me then. That's another reason. That's why, for me, it's like your morning practice. I am going, period. I'm going. Like, it's non-negotiable. And
Yes.
you referenced me in terms of investment. Like, investing is not an option. Right. So I'm making that non-optional. Non-optional? I'm making it mandatory. But the running has already become mandatory because historically in my life, I've had the habit of not finishing what I start. And so when people were so surprised about me running in the snow, I was like, why y'all surprised? And then I recognized that they don't understand the context in which I'm running. But that's probably the most understandable context. I am changing the narrative of me being a person who doesn't finish what I start.
That's powerful. That is powerful. Yes, yes. So that's another great example. All right. So we're having meetings, y'all. Right?
Come
let's
on to
just
me.
let's just claim it so we could heal it, right? And transform it. Yes. So mine is rest and Sekou is finishing what he starts. And that's powerful, right? Even if heaven falls, you will do it. Right? And so we know, okay, we know that heaven, right, is a state of consciousness. Heaven is a state of consciousness. So even when your state of consciousness falls, when you want to just give up, when you say, oh, I can't do it, when those old triggers and old limiting beliefs start to show up, right? Even when that happens, you're still going to do it. You're going to raise your state of consciousness, right? Raise your state of consciousness. I see you, Lovejoy. Lovejoy saying, I set an alarm at night to remind me of my commitments. It works. Girl, let me tell you, I have a sleep alarm on my phone, right? As like, it's an alarm to start winding down, right? That I even label it at wind down, right? That alarm goes off every single night. I turn it off and I keep doing what I was doing. And you know what I say to myself, Lovejoy? 5 more minutes. I'm just going to give it 5 more minutes. And then I'm going to, yeah. So I got to find something else. So Charles Hanel, the way he put that, what I'm really doing is creating a habit of failure. That hit me, y'all. That hit me. I don't want to create no habits of failure. Nan, I see you. You can snooze it instead of turning it off. I appreciate all the suggestions, y'all. None of that's going to work for me. I already know it. I already tried it. So it's a shift in my consciousness about this, right? One day at a time. Just one day at a time. So I'm going back to a baby step. About rest, right? What can I do today, tonight? One baby step, one day at a time. All right, y'all. So we will continue tomorrow with our sheep series. We're going to go into E and we'll see what E is. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you being with me live. I appreciate you doing your work. I appreciate you identifying a habit that you're going to work with to transform, right? Because we are in the habit of success. Yes, we are. So peace and blessings, peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes.